Hi guys, I'm Mr. Google from the Countdown Gods, one half of the Countdown Gods, and I want to do a review of Inglourious Basterds, which I saw on September 28th, and I really posted a video response because to the real reviews because uh, I just want my videos to get more viewers. My movie reviews don't get a lot of views, and I want to get at least 90 subscribers before the end of the year. I know it's kind of like a big wish, but I don't really care if I get 90 subscribers before the end of the year, but I at least want to reach 100 subscribers. But Inglourious Basterds, it's rated R. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. It has strong violence, language. It's the great music, great soundtrack. I mean, it's the whole Quentin Tarantino package. But really, what is this movie about, and who's in it? Brad Pitt's in it, and Christoph Waltz, and a lot of people are in this movie. Pretty star-studded cast. Even B.J. Novak and Eli Roth are in it, but I'll get to those guys in a moment. All right, now this movie, there's pretty much two plots, but I'll tell you those two plots, and they collide together, just like pretty much every Quentin Tarantino has more than one plot, and they all come together. That's what I just love about Quentin Tarantino's movies. And at the end, I'll tell you where this movie ranks in his movies. Okay. Now, it tells a story about Shoshana. She is a runaway Jewish girl who, with her family, hid under a French farmer's house. And then one day, the Jew hunter played wonderfully, phenomenally, what the hell? Man, I just made up a word. But, played terrifically by Christoph Waltz, who definitely deserves an Oscar nomination. I mean, you've heard that already. Well, yeah, it's a terrific performance. But then, the farmer is stupid, agrees to a deal, releases the Jewish people, and then Christoph Waltz screws over on him, and boom, and then Shoshana is the only one who's alive, and she runs away. Yeah. And now it then skips to a few years later when she is an owner of a movie theater in France, and she's pretending to be French, and she's pretending to be French, and and she's pretend that she's not Jewish, even though she is. That's a lie. Don't lie, kids. All right. But the other story, the Bastards. It's led by Lieutenant Aldo Rain, played Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is actually up there being one of my favorite actors. I mean, I watched him in a lot of movies lately. True Romance, Curious Case of Benjamin Button. This is just one of his best performances of all time. He definitely deserves an Oscar nomination this year for Best Actor in a Leading Role. A lot of people are saying, like the real reviews, they nominated Brad Pitt for Best Supporting Actor along with Christoph Waltz, even though I disagree that Brad Pitt was a supporting actor, he was a leading actor. So he leads a troupe of, Nazi killing fanatics, and all they want to do is just kill Nazis. Go to the premiere that they hear about. The girl Shoshana is having a premiere where all the big Nazis are gonna be there, like Hitler and this other guy who's like his right-hand man. I forgot his name, but Hitler. And the guy who plays Hitler is really good. But I'm going to tell you about the film that they're going to watch. It's about a Nazi soldier who's a bit of a cocky guy. I think his name was Frederick Zoller, and I think that's his name. I haven't seen this movie since September. Hopefully, it comes out on DVD tomorrow, and I'm going to probably get it for my birthday Friday. But you never know. But, yeah, so that's what they're gonna watch, but, I just love this group of Nazis. Now, I do think the trailer is misleading, saying that, Eli Roth as the Bear Jew is, like, the killing Nazi fanatic. I think Eli Roth was really excited to kill Nazis in this movie. But he was not the biggest, like, fanatic of killing Nazis. It was this guy going down as being one of the most badass characters of all time. Hugo Stiglitz, played by Till Schweiger, I think that's his name, real German name, or something, I don't know. But this guy was awesome. Till Schweiger as Hugo Stiglitz. What a name. But yeah, that's pretty much the main plot, and you know, the rest ensues. Yes. But the real thing that I just absolutely love about Tarantino's movies is the dialogue. Dialogue is the best part of his movies. Me watching a Quentin Tarantino movie, with his dialogue, it's like a match made in heaven. Watching these terrific performances, hearing his terrific writing come out of these terrific actors' mouths, and it's a match made in heaven to me. And really, the way there's a lot of action. I saw this movie with my grandmother, my 70-year-old grandmother, who was actually really hyped to see this because she wanted to see some Nazis die. I mean, how awesome is that? Uh, but real, I didn't think it was gonna be that violent of a movie because usually his movies really aren't that violent because usually you see people killing people from the uh, killer's point of view, not by the victim, like showing the victim. Well, you do a little bit in Pulp Fiction and in Reservoir Dogs, but not that much. They did it a little more in Usual Suspects and in this movie. But this movie was gory. Really, really gory. Yes, so just the violence was really bloody. As yeah, there's not that many curse words like as many as there are in his movies, but I fell in love with this movie. It's one of the best movies of the year. It's my third favorite movie of the year, behind Band Slam and 500 Days of Summer. Yes, Band Slam was awesome. God, people are ripping me on that. Yes, Inglourious Basterds, great. But the rest of the cast, Melaine Lauren as Shoshana, she was terrific. Definitely should be up for an Oscar. What about Diane Kruger? Diane Kruger was alright. She was pretty much a disappointment. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I really want to talk about this. Eli Roth was really good, and the guy who played Hugo Stiglitz, Till Schweiger, was really good, and everybody else. Mike Myers even showed up, but I'm sick and tired of people saying, everybody's saying this, like every single critic, there are extended scenes of dialogue. I don't know if it's just me. It probably is. It's always me. But I love Quentin Tarantino's dialogue. I already said it. I don't mind any bit of his dialogue. It's just great. And I didn't mind. Yes, there were extended scenes of dialogue. But, well, I wouldn't even call them extended. There were not extended scenes of dialogue. There were just scenes of dialogue to me because I love his dialogue so much. I've seen saying of dialogue enough. I stop with dialogue. Okay. Now, Inglourious Basterds is up there with being one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies of all time. My third behind Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction. Great. 10 out of 10. Thank you. And comment.